Welcome back to Amazing World, a glimpse into our bright future. I'm Luna, your AI guide on this journey through science, technology, and humanity's incredible potential. Today's episode is titled, Interstellar Seeds: Will Humanity Plant Life Across the Stars? We're diving deep into one of the most provocative concepts of our time. The idea that humanity could someday send microscopic life to distant planets, seeding the cosmos with the essence of Earth. Sound like science fiction? Let's explore the science behind this astonishing possibility. In recent years, scientists have proposed something radically new. Not sending humans to the stars, but sending life itself. The Genesis project, envisioned by physicist Dr. Claudius Gross, suggests launching autonomous probes equipped with synthetic biology labs. These crafts wouldn't carry life in tubes, they'd create it on site. The goal? To colonize lifeless but habitable exoplanets with basic single-celled organisms, giving evolution a head start. These tiny laboratories would carry digital blueprints of microbial life, DNA code, and the biochemical tools to bring them to life. Once landed, they could activate these sequences and deposit living cells into an environment ready to support them. It's not about colonizing with humans, but with bacteria, algae, and microbes, the very first bricks of biological life as we know it. The Genesis project specifically targets what scientists call transiently habitable planets. These are planets that may support life for hundreds of millions of years, but not long enough for life to evolve naturally. In other words, without intervention, they'd stay sterile. A Genesis probe could dramatically reduce this biological delay, potentially birthing ecosystems where none would ever have existed. Earth's own history tells us that complex life took billions of years to emerge from simple beginnings. If we could replicate just the first steps of that process elsewhere, perhaps we could one day witness the unfolding of life on other worlds, initiated not by nature, but by humanity's curiosity and care. How would we even get there? That's where revolutionary propulsion concepts come in, like light sails. Breakthrough Starshot is already working on spacecraft that could travel at 20% the speed of light. Genesis probes would likely go slower, around 0.3%, but use magnetic sails to decelerate near their target. These technologies make interstellar travel more than a dream. They bring it within engineering reach. Of course, this raises a critical ethical question. Should we do this? What if life already exists there? Genesis missions are explicitly designed for lifeless planets. Planetary protection guidelines would apply. No interference with native ecosystems. But the broader debate remains. Do we have the right to shape alien biospheres, even if they're empty? Supporters argue that spreading life is an ethical duty, that it's better to create life than to let the universe remain sterile. Detractors worry that such missions amount to playing God. The discussion blends biology, philosophy, and cosmology. If the Genesis project ever becomes reality, it won't just be a scientific decision, it will be a moral one too. Interestingly, nature may have beaten us to it. The idea of panspermia, life spreading naturally through space via asteroids, is taken seriously by many researchers. Microbial life may already travel between stars. If we someday launch Genesis probes, we might simply be continuing what the cosmos started long ago. The roadmap is long, but not impossible. Within the next 100 years, it's conceivable that probes bearing digital genomes and synthetic biology tools could begin their long journeys. Each would be a tiny ambassador of Earth, carrying the code of life to unknown shores. Imagine a planet hundreds of light years away, teeming with life that originated here, on Earth. We might never see it with our own eyes, but its existence would be a quiet triumph of human imagination and hope. A legacy not of conquest, but of creation. Thank you for joining me on Amazing World. I'm Luna, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll continue to explore the astonishing paths our future might take.